Good morning, Coleman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Tuesday, February 4th. Coming up on Cullman Today, District Attorney appointment, Paws and Prints, and a February food drive. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Cullman County District Attorney Champ Crocker was recently appointed to the Alabama Coroners Training Commission for a one-year term. The commission is responsible for making sure coroners are properly trained, which is critical for law enforcement. Under Alabama law, any coroner, deputy coroner, or any person authorized to officially represent the county coroner shall complete 12 hours of training each year. The commission, which provides training programs and resources for death investigation professionals in Alabama, focuses on enhancing skills and knowledge in forensic science, investigative techniques, and legal procedures. District Attorney Crocker said that coroners don't get enough credit for the risk factors they face in their public service duties, and he hopes he can assist them on this commission for the next year. Our reporter Annabelle Howes visited the Cullman County Library to bring us our next story.
The Cullman County Public Library has decided to introduce a popular, pet-friendly event for families that have a free Saturday. Paws and Prints is an opportunity to bring your furry friend to the library for a relaxing reading session and a chance to bond with your pet. The library invites people of all ages to attend and especially aims to bring in families with young children, offering them a positively fun reading experience. Assistant Director of the Cullman County Library, Shelby Creekmore, shares why it's important to read with your pet.
I think it's really great for people with pets at home that need to get out of the house every once in a while and get some socialization with other pets and with other kids. It's a really great socialization tool. We're also really encouraging the families to read with their pets, especially the little ones, because it helps develop language skills with early literacy with children, and it helps socialize with the dogs and families as well.
If you missed this event, keep your eyes out for many more exciting opportunities to get involved with our local library. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today.
The Link of Cullman County is asking you to love your neighbor by helping them stock their shelves at the pantry at the Link. This month, they're specifically requesting pasta and pasta sauce that neighbors can use to make a thoughtful, even romantic meal. They encourage getting the whole office or community group on board by organizing a drive, or even just picking up an extra pack of pasta or two while you're shopping for your own family. The Link of Cullman County can accept donations Monday through Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and 8:30 a.m. to noon on Fridays. They're located at 708 9th Street Southeast in Cullman. Coming up, Alabama's Mark Sears is selected to the Bob Causey Award watch list. Sports is next.
Step into Cullman, where local heroes and community spirit shine. Introducing Community Matters Magazine from the Cullman Tribune, your guide to inspiring tales and community spirit. Celebrate our local champions and dive into the festivities at Christ Kindle Market. Feel the season's cheer and discover stories that inspire. Community Matters Magazine. Connect with your community. Find your free issue at these locations or download a copy online.
Welcome back. In today's sports segment, let's take a look at the latest recognition for one of our local college basketball standouts. Alabama guard Mark Sears learned on Monday that he has been selected as one of the 10 members of the Bob Causey Point Guard of the Year Award watch list. Named after class of 1971 Hall of Famer and former Boston Celtic guard Bob Causey, The annual honor recognizes the top point guards in Division I men's college basketball. A national committee of top college basketball personnel determined the watch list of 20 candidates. Sears is one of 3 players in the SEC named to the 2025 Bob Cousy Point Guard of the Year watch list. He's currently the only SEC player to rank in the top 5 in both scoring and assists this season. Sears became the 82nd player in Division I history to reach 2,500 career points and is the current active leader in Division I with 2,549 points. During conference play, the Muscle Shoals native ranks first in assists per game and third in points per game. Since 2004, Sears is the 24th player in Division I to have 63 career games scoring 20 points or more. Sears was selected as the Southeastern Conference Preseason Player of the Year while earning a preseason All-SEC first-team selection as well. Fans are encouraged to participate in fan voting in both of the remaining rounds starting on Friday, February 7th on hoophallawards.com. The fan vote will count as one committee vote during the finalist selection process. In March, the top 10 list will be narrowed to 5, and in late March, the 5 finalists will be presented to the Hall of Fame Selection Committee, where winners will be selected. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, we'll bring you 4 stories in under 4 minutes, including Mississippi State Scholars, severe weather awareness, St. Bernard's Drawdown Dinner, and a Good Samaritan supply drive. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Mississippi State University congratulated more than 7,000 students who were named to the Fall 2024 Presidents and Deans lists. 7 students from Arab, Bremen, Cullman, Hanceville, and Vinemont made the lists. The President's list is comprised of those who achieved a 3.8 or better grade point average while completing at least 12 semester hours of coursework. And the Dean's list at Mississippi State requires a grade point average between 3.5 and 3.79 while completing at least 12 semester hours of coursework. The Alabama EMA designates this week as Severe Weather Awareness Week. Alabama is what is considered an all-hazard state, susceptible to all types of severe weather and natural disasters. Hazards associated with severe weather and to be prepared for include tornadoes, large hail, lightning, strong winds, and flooding. The EMA advises taking shelter immediately in the event of a tornado, moving indoors and away from windows for hail or strong winds, moving indoors if you hear thunder to avoid lightning, and avoiding rising creeks and water-covered roads. The St. Bernard Athletic Boosters will host the annual Drawdown Dinner on Saturday, February 8th at the Fozzie Richard Athletic Center. This highly anticipated event serves as a key fundraiser for St. Bernard Prep's athletic programs and includes uniforms, officials' fees, stipends, travel expenses, and equipment. Tickets are $100 each, which includes dinner for 2 guests, plus beverages, games, a silent auction, and the opportunity to win the grand prize of $10,000. With only 434 tickets available, guests are encouraged to secure their spots early. For ticket purchases or more information, contact Tim Burleson at tburleson@stbernardprep.com or Leah Messick at lmessick stbernardprep.com. Good Samaritan Health Clinic will be partnering with United Way of Cullman County to host a health supply drive this month. The drive will run from February 15th to February 24th. Drop-off locations include the United Way of Cullman County, Ashley Mercantile, Cullman First United Methodist Church, Cullman Power Board, Downtown Nutrition, Eva Bank, Jeb Williamson CPA, Monograms Plus, and St. Andrew's Global Methodist Church. Items needed include things like toothbrushes and toothpaste, deodorant, cough drops, and disposable razors. To see the complete list of the items needed, scan the QR code on the screen. If your business, church, or organization is interested in supporting this drive, please email mdingler@uwaycc.org. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Robert Earl Bailey, age 62 of Vinemont, passed away on Sunday, February 2nd. Funeral service will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home with burial at Ebenezer Cemetery. Visitation will be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. this evening at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Graveside services for Douglas Franklin Joe Brock will be held today at 2 p.m. at Center Hill Baptist Church Cemetery in Hanceville. Danny Ray Thomas, age 71, of Cullman, passed away on February 2nd. A time of visitation will be tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. A graveside service will be held tomorrow at Centerpoint Baptist Church Cemetery beginning at 12 p.m. Anise Juanita Burdick, age 94, of Eva, passed away on Saturday, February 1st. There will be a visitation today from 12 to 2 p.m. with funeral services to follow immediately in the Moss Service Funeral Home Fireside Room. Burial will be at Providence Cemetery in Vinemont. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a moment to look ahead at your weather forecast. Today we'll have a slight chance of sprinkles after 10 a.m., then partly sunny with a high near 72, and a slight chance of sprinkles before midnight with some patchy fog between 8 and 9. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a low around 57. Tomorrow there's a 40% chance of showers after noon, then partly sunny skies with a high near 75. Tomorrow night, we have a 40% chance of showers mainly after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 61. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a terrific Tuesday, Cullman.